Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome to part 2 of Pokemon Uraniums. We are live currently. This is UmbreonMoonlight. I do apologize about having to leave in the middle of the stream yesterday. I had something that came up that I had to deal with. I decided to scrap the stream on my channel instead of just leaving it up. So we're back in Norwich City in Pokemon Uranium. We have our shiny starter, and we have a whole bunch of random other Pokemon. And we're going to be going back through, so some of the beats, at least for the first hour, is probably going to seem the same in the game. There's nothing I can really do about that. I didn't want to leave a video half-baked like that on my channel. I figured we can redo this section anyways. Last time, we, as you've seen, hunted for our shiny starter, got it in under an hour. We got Yoshi the Raptorch. We made a hit to Norwich City, and we got our first gym badge from Maria. And in this part of the Uranium live stream, give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. And in this part of the Uranium live stream, we are going to be heading off into the next gym badge. And we're going to be heading down south. We explored the city last time, found some interesting things. Like, we found people playing Pokemon Silver. We found some people playing Pokemon Red and Blue. So it's kind of funny that Pokemon are both real in this universe and fictional at the same time. I find that kind of funny in a way. Hey, look, it's Theo! I thought I'd run into you still feeling all high and mighty just because you got the stronger starter. Well, it's not that my starter's necessarily stronger than yours, it's just that I have a type advantage. Gym leader, and she crushed you. No, Maria didn't really give us any trouble. I have a flame body activated too much for that, Theo. And like I said in the last part, Theo is going to be quite the nuisance and annoying in the beginning of this game. And I wanna... Game audio seems a bit loud. Give me 1 second. There we go. And like I said in the last part, that Theo's younger than us, so he's going to act out. I said he was 13 and we were about 14, 15. I actually looked up on the Uranium wiki, which I can link down below, as we'll give, you know, stats about the game and everything. No, Theo's only 11, 12. He's quite young, and we're only 13 in this game. So, you know, Theo's outlash in the last part is more warranted and justifiable because of that. And we gained a level. That's awesome. Now even my new Pokemon can help me win. Well, we're still early on, Theo. Not fair picking on me like that. You're a meanie. Yeah, as you can still see, Theo is still acting like a brat for now, but I promise you his character development's going to improve over time. And he gave us HM06 Rock Smash. Awesome. So, I'm assuming most people know what HMs are, at least for the older crowd. The younger crowd may not. So HMs are hidden machines, and in older Pokemon games at the very least, it was used to traverse the world. Like, you couldn't break rocks without HM06 Rock Smash, which we got. You can't cut down trees without HM01 Cut, so on and so forth. The one thing I do like about the newer games is the fact that we don't need to teach any of our Pokemon HMs. Ooh, our Chipmunk got an item. Oh, hello to whoever joined. Welcome. We are playing Pokemon Uranium. We're trying this for the second time because we got cut off last night with the stream. So we're gonna head over to our TM case and see who can learn Rock Smash. Ooh, Baral can, so we'll teach Baral Rock Smash because we're not gonna end up using it. And we're gonna head down to Route 2. I don't believe there's anything new Pokemon related here. And you start with a Baral. Nothing our shiny starter can't take care of, honestly. But yeah, Theo Still acting like a brat. Still kind of upset that we're winning all the time. Not realizing that it needs one more than 2 Pokemon. You can catch a ton of Pokemon at this point that can, I wouldn't say necessarily counter Raptorch, but would help with the quad fire weakness. But hopefully he will improve in the future. Only time will tell with the game. Can we live a quick attack? We can just barely live a quick attack. That's great. Good job, Raptorch. As you can see, like I said last time, yeah, you can keep my number. Raptorch is a humongous glass cannon. So if you picked Raptorch, we're going to be healing a lot. Ooh, let's see what our Chipmunk has for an item. And I highly suggest you get a Chipmunk because of pickup alone. We got a Super Potion. That's fantastic. We're gonna need a lot of them. And we found another Super Potion. That's even better. Hello, Mr. Hiker. I climbed this hill 1,000 times. My glutes will be hard as steel. Okay, I don't necessarily think your glutes are gonna be hard as steel if you climb a mountain 1,000 times. But I don't know. This is a Pokemon universe. Who knows? Maybe he'll become pot steel type. Maybe he'll be human steel, if that's a thing. I know there's a Pokemon ROM hack that like adds like the furry type, sus type. They think I've seen it on one of my YouTubers that I watch. He did a Schultz on it. And that was a nice quick mud slap to the face. And we pick up TM78 Captivate. Now TM78 Captivate is an interesting move. It harshly lowers the special attack of your opponent by 2 stages. But the caveat to it is it only does that if you are the opposite gender of said Pokemon. Which doesn't really help it out, like, at all. It's a situational move, if best. And, like, most starters are going to be male anyways, so it's going to only work on female Pokemon, and it'll fail if the Pokemon doesn't have a gender, period. Now, our Chipmunk got another item. Ooh, a full heal. That's great for this early on. And what do we have here? Oi, trainer, are you trying to get to Kevlar Town? Yeah, looks like there's a path was blocked by another landslide. We got plenty of those around here. Yep, he's a Pokemon Ranger. Pokemon Rangers, use a capture stylist, I believe it's called, to, bring in wild Pokemon to help out capturing them with a Pokeball. And then they release them afterwards. Yeah, capture stylist, form a temporary bond. He goes and explains it. And for those that didn't join in the last part, we do have Pokemon Rangers in this game. Our dad is actually the chief of the Rangers, so we should be running into him at some point. Yeah, you're different from Pokemon trainers. You gotta remember that. Which reminds me, we could go check out Pokemon HQ back in Norwich City. We got another Chipmunk here. Let's see if they have any side quests for us, because the Rangers can give side quests in this game. I just don't remember at what point they give out side quests. And another thing to remember too, I said that last time that we got the starter super quick shiny within under an hour, and I said that was really quick for a 1 in 4,096 chance. Apparently, the shiny rate in this game is 1,020, so that would explain why we got it so quick. Still, it was quite the quick shiny. I just thought that was interesting. I didn't know they had such low odds. Ranger Q, you looking for a mission? Oh. So you're still not accepting missions. Okay. That sucks. I thought you would have had a mission for me. Alright, let's head back to Kevlar Town, and then let's head back to our, hometown to go see Professor Bambo. Gotta head back down Route 2 here and hopefully not run into anything wild related. Awesome. In the event of a roadblock, Norwich City may be reached through past this cave. Which we already did. Oh look, we missed an item down here. Just a potion. Nothing too exciting. And we hit Kevlar Town. I don't believe there's anything we can still do here. Yeah, you need strength to come over here, so we won't be doing that for quite a while. So nothing really new in Kevlar Town. I'm gonna head back down to Route 1. And if you remember in Route 1, there was a guy that said if we got the Norwich gym badge, he would give us something. So now that we got the gym badge, why don't we go and pop in and say hi and see what reward he can give us. I see you are a strong kid, you even have the badge. Please take this and make good use of it. We got the old rod. Delayed music there. Now the old rod can be used to fish up wild Pokemon, which if you have a Raptorch, it would probably be a good idea to have a water type on your team at this point, because we're going to be coming up to a water type gym eventually in this game. And the next gym's going to be a ground type, which we are weak to. So we can come over here and fish, see if we can fish anything up. Not even a nibble. I believe in this game too, if you have a Pokemon with Suction Cup, it guarantees the catch. I'm not positive on that though. We landed a Pokemon. We got Magikarp, a fan favorite that evolves into Gyarados. And as I stated in last part too, oops, we killed it. Whoops. As I stated in last part too, this game has Fakemons that are obviously fake, and then we got some actual real Pokemon like Magikarp and Gyarados. Now the interesting thing about Gyarados is that it does get a new form. There are new forms in this game, and it does get one eventually. But I'm not going to spoil what that is because we're not even close to that yet. But keep that in mind, some older Pokemon did get some love, some updated movesets. I believe some stat changes too, but I'm not completely positive on that. Dunsparce is not going to be good here because it has moves that lock it in. Alright, let's see if we can try to scratch this thing and weaken it. Interesting fact about Guzzlord, however you pronounce this thing. A lot of these new Fakemons have really hard names to pronounce. But interesting thing about this thing is you don't even have to evolve it, because we'll be running into its evolution soon that you can catch in the wild. Oh, so close. Maybe if we weaken it just a little bit more. And I really, really like this design, and I really like the design of its evolution. It's just that its stats and the move pool it has, they don't complement one another too well. Oh, come on, Magikarp. How weak do you gotta be? You're just a fish. Oh no, I do not want to use an Ultra Ball on a Magikarp. That's an absolute no-go. Can we catch it? Awesome. And for those of you new joining in that didn't see the last part of Pokemon Uranium, I am trying to capture all of the Pokemon that we possibly can as we go through the routes. There's going to be some day and nights Pokemon that's going to appear that we're probably not going to run into, and then there's some really low encounter rate Pokemon that we're probably not going to run into, but I'm going to capture everything new that I possibly can see and show them off and give them some love, because I love all the Fakemons in this game. We got another potion from our Chipmunk. We're going to come down here now that we can finally Rock Smash this thing and pick up a Repel, which we probably won't be using a lot. Because again, I have found a lot of shiny Pokemon not using Repels in this game. And this is like my 5th playthrough. I've used all 3 starters. I've shiny hunted for a lot of things. And I started this originally. I wanted to start live streaming this because the Uranium devs are constantly working on the post game. And they just released a new patch a couple days ago. I think it was last Thursday. That started to add some of the post-game side content, and that's all new stuff I haven't explored yet. So I want to explore that on stream once we eventually get to that. We have a long game ahead of us, but eventually we'll hit the post game. Water Pokemon are the best. Water Pokemon are not the best, especially since I have a fire ground type. But yeah, eventually I want to do the post game stuff, and I'm definitely going to be doing post game content when that comes out fully. The Uranium Discord's in the description down below. If you're interested, you can join it. They give updates. It's a fun community. You can trade, you can battle there. They have a whole bunch of helpful tooltips and everything. Oh, we got a Folktog, which this thing is the Uranium equivalent of Tentacool and Tentacruel. It's a fast, specially defensive special attacker, but it has slightly better defenses and HP than Tentacruel does. It's a water poison type still, and fun fact about it, it is the only evolutionary water line in Uranium that can learn Ice Beam naturally. Everything else is going to need the TM, which we will not be getting for a long time. So I found that interesting. I don't really like the design of what it turns into in its final stage. And both of its abilities, they're not the greatest, but they're not bad either. I actually contemplated using one in this game, in this playthrough on stream. But I decided to go with something different that I like using instead for our water type. We'll be coming up to that soon. Right now, we're just going to be embering everything we see in sight. And hopefully not dying. I don't have any restrictions put into place with my playthrough. I'm going to try not to use and like spam healing items in battle when possible. Because that's just how I play. I play on set. I don't spam healing items usually. Because Pokemon games are pretty easy. Nice how a Flame Body activates. That's awesome. I feel like our Flame Body's been activating more than it usually would. I concur. Water Pokemon are superior. Water types are actually one of my favorite types next to Rock types. We got another Folktog. Yeah, no, water type Pokemon are quite abundant in this game. They're quite abundant in every Pokemon game, honestly. I don't think you can go through a Pokemon game without having a water type, to be quite honest. Huh, Scratch does more than Mud Slap. I mean, we got a critical hit where it didn't matter. I mean, Mud Slap isn't the strongest move, so that doesn't really surprise me. Don't poison me. Awesome. Gonna give you another Scratch. Hopefully we don't get poisoned. I spoke too soon. Now we're radioactive poisonous. Whatever Raptolch is. Dinosaur. I think. And we gained another level there. That's fantastic. Gonna heal up though, because poison will knock you out. I don't remember if it leaves you at 1 HP in this game. I don't believe so, but I don't want to chance it. Ooh, an escape rope. That's pretty useful this early on. I should be playing with friends instead of being here all day. I mean, being a Pokemon trainer would be pretty cool, honestly. I'm not even going to lie with that. I'd rather be a Pokemon trainer than play with friends all day. Gonna give you another Ember. Nice, our Flame Body activates again. That's one of the things I do like about the starters in this game is that they don't have Blaze, Torrent, and Overgrow as their primary abilities. They all have unique first and secondary abilities, and Megas are in this game, and all the starters do get Megas. because like I stated in the last live stream, the starters in this game only have 2-stage evolutions. They're not 3 stages, and they evolve before level 30. And then Megas kind of act like what that 3rd stage should be. And the starters are slightly stronger because of the fact that they only have 2 stages. We come over here, we pick up a rare candy, which is super nice this early on in the game. Anyways, let's head back. We arrive back in Moki Town. Oh, that's Professor Bambo. What's up? Why didn't you follow me back to the lab? We have a lot to discuss. Oh, no. First of all, I wanted to congratulate you on your first gym badge. Yeah, I mean, we've met some interesting Pokemon along the way. Below Town is to the east now that you have Rock Smash. So Below Town is where we're going next, it seems. How your Pokedex? It's going decently. So we got about half the Pokemon we've seen already. That's not bad. Oh, it seems like if we get a certain number, Professor Bambo will reward us. So we'll have to keep that in mind. And he gives us some nice Pokeballs. Hello, welcome to the stream. We are playing Pokemon Uranium currently. We are heading off to the second gym. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining in. How are we doing today? And we can come over here too, and we can fish with the old rod. And we can land a Folktog. This is where you can catch them. They're pretty low level though, but we did just pick up that rare candy on Route 1. Let's see. We'll send out Brawal. Try to weaken it. I think all it has is Poison Sting too, which is fantastic. Alright, give it one more tackle. I saw your post on Reddit and thought I'll come and take a look. I have this game but didn't stop playing it. Oh, you should definitely play it, dude. This game is amazing, and they just recently released an update and they started updating the post game. Thank you for coming from the post from Reddit. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, most definite. You should most definitely. I'm gonna change this to live comments. There we go. You should most definitely give this game a try. I think you would like it. I've played this game about 6 times already. And it's quite fun. Oh, come on. We almost had it. It's quite a fun game. Like, last part, we even shiny hunted our starter. And we got it in under an hour. So I would highly suggest if you're going to play, pick up a shiny starter. It's super easy to get. And it makes the game a little more special. And if you haven't checked it out yet, check out the Uranium Discord server. It's down in the description below. That'll give you all the stuff you need to start, and it'll help with everything. I just finished Scarlet on the Switch, so I want to try this next. I prefer the older style. My first Pokemon... No kidding! My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Sapphire. Wow, we got another Gen 3 start. We got another person that's starting in Gen 3 like me. That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, I finished Scarlet a couple months after it came out. I'm not really a big fan. I prefer the older style Pokemon games too. It's like some modern quality of like things like the ROM hacks have been doing, and like games like this. Games like this really give that nostalgia that I had when I first played like Ruby, or the first time I played like Pokemon Platinum or Pokemon White. I love the older style of Pokemon games. I don't so much like the newer ones. I couldn't get into Gen 8. Yeah, see, the thing is with BDSP, while I had an amazing time with it, and like it brought back the memories of when I first picked up Pokemon Pearl back in 2007. God, it's been over 10 years since these games came out. Crazy to think about. But the problem I had with BDSP was the simple fact that it was a Diamond and Pearl remake when we already had Platinum, the superior version of Diamond and Pearl. And they didn't even add like a post-game Platinum episode like they did with Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire's Delta episode. I mean, we got like the Dissoltion World kind of Easter egg in what was it, Ramos Park, I think it was. But and we pick up TM19 Giga Drain. One thing I like about this game is the fact that if you picked up a fire type starter, you have the water type starter that's part electric in this game. We have a ground gym coming up, and you can pick up that Giga Drain TM. And Cubug, the bug type that you can find on Route 1, should be evolved by now. And it's bulky enough to where it can withstand a lot of hits, and it can learn the Giga Drain TM. So just a little bit of thought there, if you're struggling. And we run into a small. Fun fact about this little guy, he starts out as a bug type, and then he evolves into a bug fire type. The only sad thing is, because it's an early route bug type, it's pretty weak. It's quite sad, because it's a cool design, and there's 3 of them in this family. There's one evolves into a bug fire, one evolves into a bug electric, one evolves into a bug water type. But we caught it. It's a cute ant Pokemon. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I had fun with BDSP. I don't have many complaints with BDSP, but I, at the same time, am a Pokemon fan, and when we have fun stuff like this, why would you know, play the newer games? My brother and I would rather stay inside. You can have plenty of adventures inside. Well, that's true. I can't believe it. We live on the beach, and my children want to do is stay inside to play video games or read books. I mean, reading books aren't bad if they're staying inside all the time to play video games, though. That's hit or miss. I hate sand. It's cold, it's rough, and it does get everywhere. And we find a netball. Now, netball works really good on water and bug-type Pokemon. So if you want to catch, like, the Folktog back in Moki Town, that's a pretty good ball to have. The sea is so fast, isn't it? I wish I had someone to look out in the ocean. Yeah, you're never alone with Pokemon. I kind of ruined the game for myself a bit with BDSP, was using Clone Glitch and Gen Mons a lot. I mean, to be honest, I have gen some Mons in the past, and like I've used like PK Hex to transfer like shinies I've hunted in ROM hacks and stuff up into the main games. I don't think it ruins the atmosphere and the fun you had with the game, but I would definitely give it a vanilla try if you ever go back to play BDSP again, because it is a lot of fun. And it could be a lot of fun too if you do like a Nuzlocke or an Egglock with it. That could really freshen up the game since you've already played it. But, I mean, I'm not against cloning, genning, and glitching Mons unless you're using them in like a VGC tournament or you're using it in like a local tournament, because I do think it gives an unfair advantage to some people. But at the end of the day, Gen Mons are exactly identical to what they would be if you spent 6 months grinding them out. But with the newer games and how easy it is to get competitive, viable Pokemon, Genning shouldn't really be a necessity nowadays like it was back in Gen 4 and 5, where it would take you literal months to get the desired like hidden power that you need and everything else. And back then, we didn't even have like passing down Pokeballs. So if you wanted a Pokemon in a special Pokeball, you had to take your chances with wild Mons that don't have good IVs and stuff. So we are definitely spoiled with the newer games with that. But yeah, I mean, I can't lie, I definitely was traded a Gibble early on because I wanted to use my original team from Platinum, and I had someone trade me a Gibble that you couldn't get until after the 6th gym in Diamond and Pearl, and you couldn't get Gibble until after the 6th gym in BDSP. I feel like maybe I should go back, play the games again, and try to not do that. Very good mod for Scarlet, called Pokemon Scarlet Violet Plus. It adds quality of life upgrades, Let you catch all the Pokemon from both versions of the game. I enjoyed playing that the most. I didn't know that they had Scarlet and Violet mods out. Wow. I'm gonna have to actually try that out. Thank you for bringing that up and reminding me. Because I had fun with Scarlet and Violet. But the problem with it is I ran into notorious glitches, as everyone else has. And I didn't find the open world that intriguing. And I felt the lever curve was bad. You can get it on Nexus Mods. There's a thread about it. Really, there's a thank you for letting me know that. I'm definitely, after this stream, going to check it out, because my computer can definitely handle a Switch emulator pretty well. I could probably run those games at 60 FPS. I'm running an MSI GS Series 65 Stealth. And I've had this laptop for about 5 years now, and it's done me well. I can still run modern games at about 60 FPS. I get some frame drops with like newer ones, but that's to be expected with a 5-year-old laptop. Unfortunately, I have a Switch that can't be modded. I don't have a launch Switch. I picked up the Switch about a year or two after it came out, because when the Switch launched, it had Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, and I wasn't interested in either one of those games. I'm not a huge Mario fan, and I'm not a fan of the open world Zelda games nowadays. I'm old school Zelda. You know, I grew up with Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, so those are my preferred Zelda games. So I didn't pick up a Switch at launch, so I don't have a Switch that can be modded easily. And I'm not comfortable enough trying to hard mod my Switch without trying to break it. Like, I have a soft mod on my 3DS. I didn't hard mod my 3DS. But maybe I can find a Switch that I can mod one day, and I can run all these mods quite cool. I might even get a capture card one day and play some Switch games on stream. That would be fun to do. Try some of the Switch mods out, because I know there's a lot of mods for the Switch. Ooh, we find a water stone. Oh, welcome to whoever just joined the stream. We are playing Pokemon Uranium currently, and we are heading towards the second gym in this amazing fan game. Link to the Past is my favorite Zelda, and a Link Between... Oh my god. A Link Between Worlds was like the perfect blend of 2D Zelda and like 3D open world-esque style. Like, you can do dungeons out of order and everything, and I love the renting system of items. Like, you can have your entire kit, well, after the 3 dungeons and after you get the Master Sword, you can basically have all the items that you need to beat the game and then just go nuts. Oh, I didn't know there was people offering that for under 100. Oh, we found a Spawny. This is Small's counterpart. This evolves into the bug water type eventually, but right now they'll just be bug types. Yeah, I wouldn't dare try to do that and ruin a Switch, considering the $300, and you know, the ones that can be modded go for even more on mine. Oh, Minish Cap is great. I'm currently playing through Minish Cap again on my modded 3DS, and it's great. I forgot how much I love it. Unfortunately, I hate 100%ing the game. 100%ing the game with the keystone grind and everything is so annoying. And ooh, we're trying to learn Flame Wheel. That is great. Yeah, no, Minish Cap, like, GBA Zeldas, the old Cold games too, were another good set of games. We find TM49 Snatch. Pretty useless. Never gonna use it. But yeah, no, I like Minish Cap too. I grew up in that era of where we had, you know, Minish Cap, we had Ocarina, we had Link to the Past on the Game Boy with the 4 swords. I love the fact that I can have all of those. I can play Ocarina of Time. I can play Majora's Mask 3D. Let's see, I have light blue Pokemon. Ooh, that's cool. I have a the limited edition Hyrule edition of the new 3DS from Zelda, and I have the Ocarina of Time one for the original, and I have the Link Between Worlds one for the 3DS XL. That's pretty cool. Light Blue Pokemon Moon 2DS. I wanted one of those Pokemon ones, but I seen the Zelda ones and had to have that. Name of it, but there's a multicolored Zelda. Oh, are you talking about, what was it? Oh, what was that? Was it Full Souls? Was it a Game Boy or was it a 3DS game itself? Because if you're talking about the Full Souls Anniversary, that was free for a while before the eShop closed down. I forget, it was Hyrule Heroes or something, where you gotta dress them up and everything. I forget the 3D one. Let me look. Let me actually look that up really quick, because I know what you're talking about. Triforce Heroes. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Yeah, no, I had fun with Triforce Heroes. Well, at least the demo. I never bought the full game. Excuse me, because it didn't, you know, it's not my cup of tea for a Zelda game. Yep, Triforce Heroes. Yeah, because I know they had Full Souls, the anniversary one, but that was like, you could pick it up for like a month or two for free. And the only way to get it now is to mod your 3DS. Ooh, we're gonna get hit with a super powerful water gun. Yeah, no, Triforce Hero was an interesting concept. I had fun with it. I definitely probably will end up downloading it again off of the Hacks shop. Oh! Raptorch, how did you live that? We just lived a bubble beam on 1 HP. Raptorch, you madman. I knew that shiny was lucky. But yeah, no. I felt the 3DS era for Zelda games was like peak. Ocarina of Time 3D, Hyrule Warriors Legends, Majora's Mask 3D, especially with the mod now that fixes a lot of the things that they screwed up in Majora's Mask 3D. Then we had a Link Between Worlds. We had, you know, all the GBA Zelda games that you could play. 3DS was such a great era, man. I'm sad to see it go. I don't mind the Switch. And I love a lot of the Switch games, like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX was really fun. And Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition was super fun to play through. I had fun with some of the Pokemon games on there. But overall, the Switch just kind of sits there and collects dust for me. It's not something that I play religiously. I keep finding myself coming back to the 3DS to, you know, play modded Pokemon games and ROM hacks and fan games. And then, you know, I could play RPG Maker stuff. I could play that stuff on my computer, which is, you know, stuff like Pokemon Uranium. I don't know. If the rumors about the Switch 2 is true and they're gonna have 2 screens, we could see DS emulation support finally. So that should be super fun. I'm hoping for that. We pick up a repel here, which is super, super nice. Why did you get in my way? I was training. Ooh, you were training. That's not good. And he has a Mankey. Fun fact about Mankey in this game. Annihilate wasn't a thing when this game was made in 2016. So it got a brand new evolution. And Mankey's evolution is pretty cool in this game. I hope we run into it so I can talk about it eventually. Ugh, excuse me. Just gotta scratch you to finish you off. Well, almost level 20, guys. Raptorch should be evolving, like, within the next 8 to 9 levels. Which I cannot wait for. We're gonna pick up some berries. We can replant these if we want, but I don't really use berries like that. Berry farming's slow in any Pokemon game, and you can just buy a bunch of healing items. Oh, a chipmunk got an item. What item did you get? Free potions, always good. But yeah, no, the 3DS. Oh, welcome to whoever joined the stream. We are currently playing Pokemon Uranium, heading to the second gym leader. And we got our shiny Raptulture, which is kind of plowing through everything because we're extremely over-leveled at this point. But yeah, no, the 3DS era of games, I miss it. I really miss the 3DS era. It may just be blind nostalgia because I grew up with the 3DS and I remember, you know, really working to get mine for Christmas that year. I worked all summer with my stepdad doing construction and some landscaping stuff just so I could buy that. Oh, well, at least have my parents buy that limited edition Zelda 3DS with Ocarina of Time. It was like, I hold the 3DS very close, and I made a lot of good friends over the years. I got into competitive Pokemon battling in Gen 6. I spent a lot of time on X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Did a lot of shiny hunting on Sun and Moon. I got my shiny Celebi. That's a really old video on this channel of me getting a shiny Celebi in like 1,000-something resets. Which was just, that was mind-blowing at that time. And like, I was on I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day. And like, I would be binging the old anime and like shiny hunting, and it was just a good time to be a video gamer. I know I'm a camper, but it's good when we get into town after so many battles. Yeah, that route wasn't too long, but definitely had some close calls. Below is lovely. I don't know you, but I'm sure you will agree with me. Yeah, we reached below town. And might I say, this music in this game, the town theme, the battle themes, just the sounds and the soundtrack in this game are amazing. It's such a peaceful soundtrack. This is like one of those small towns surrounded by nature that's just peaceful. You're probably from Moki Town. That place is so bad. That's why you were so fascinated with below. Then I can just see it in your eyes. Hey, don't diss Moki Town. Moki Town's pretty cool. Pretty small though. But yeah, no, the music. We'll be coming back there. That's a trainer school. We're gonna have some battles there later, so we'll be coming back there in a bit. Be quiet, I'm playing the new game on the Black Pokemon Silver. Yeah, no, I was just talking about this a little while ago. Oh no, Team Rocket attacks Slowpoke well. I like that Pokemon is a real thing in this game, in this universe, and simultaneously they're making Gen 1 be fictional in this universe. But we have stuff like Magikarp and Gyarados that are real Pokemon in this universe. It's kind of funny. Devin loves caves. Apparently he grew up in one, so he built the gym in a cave and uses cave Pokemon to battle. That's pretty cool. I woke for the gym leader Devin. My Pokemon and I are constantly excavating the surrounding caves, converting them into pathway and living spaces. That's pretty cool. That's a neat idea for a gym. You don't have too many, like, built into a cave. If bad guys like Team Rocket actually existed, they wouldn't stand a chance against me. Good kid, Junior is always staying up late playing his game, but he still gets his homework done, so I suppose, yeah. As long as he's doing his homework, I suppose you can't complain about him playing Pokemon games. I mean, it's better than sending your kid out to actually be a Pokemon trainer, because this region's pretty dangerous. Devin uses ground, water, rock, and dark types. Yeah, as you can see, our Raptulch is weak to ground, quad weak to water, and weak to rock, too. Well, neutral against rock because of our ground typing, but still. This gym. Well, outside, welcome to below, a real town. Here is an old mining town, and its biggest mining is down in the local gym. Oh, that's pretty cool. Below town, city of caves, take Our world don't travel west. You got it. You see that new building? That's the Tandor subway. They just finished it here. And in Norwich as well. That's the best way to travel to distant towns now. That's pretty cool. Is the subway open? Oh, not yet it seems. Below subway is still under construction. Ah, that's a shame. I'm a great judge of oh, so if you talk to this person, they'll judge friendship. Yoshi is friendly, told you must be happy. I would hope so, Yoshi. I want to buy a Pokemon. That's pretty cool. So you can get a Mareep, which is a returning Pokemon from Gen 2. It's a good bulky electric type. You can get Pawhaw, which is a new Pokemon, and you can get Magikarp. I'm gonna say Pawhaw. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could buy Pokemon. That is so cool. I didn't know you could do that. I play this game so many times. Because Pawhaw is a very, very, very fast special attacking fire flying type. It is such a strong Pokemon. And it already comes with Incinerate, which is a 60 base power fire move that burns up berries. That is so cool. We're gonna be... we'll replace something for that. Oh. So most speed, less special defense. That really doesn't help. You have decent IVs though. Holy crap. Voltog. That's crazy. I mean, it's kind of sad that, again, all of those Pokemon choices that this guy is selling is weak to the gym coming up. So it doesn't really help us. But we have the money. We might as well buy a Mareep. That's cool. So that's an easy way, to, I guess, to shiny hunt. That's pretty cool. Having trouble expanding your team without a special Pokeball. You can buy Pokeballs here too? Why did I not know about this? I did not know you could do this. You can buy berries here too? Citrus berries are great this early on. I'm gonna buy like 10 of these. That is so... Guys, I didn't know this was a thing. Rustic shop. That is so cool. You could buy energy roots and stuff here too. I didn't know that. Wow, I learned something new about this game each time I play. I love the attention to details. So that's another thing I guess you can do. If you're having trouble with the gym, is you can buy a whole bunch of useful stuff that you can't even get in the shop. That's super cool. We have 2 rare candies. Anything? We could sell this X attack. We don't really need it. Sell this Stardust. Wow, we have 3 repels. We'll sell 2 of these. I need to go subscribe. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for tuning into the stream, and thank you for subscribing. Stay tuned, because tomorrow I'll be also streaming Pokemon Uranium if you're interested about that. I hope you have a good day, and thank you for joining. Wow. That's crazy. Guys, I didn't know you could do all this. That just livened up my next playthrough. Buy some net balls, because that's going to be super useful in this next area. Like, nest balls are super powerful this early on. Lure balls are really cool, too. We'll buy 3 of you. Level balls aren't really going to help us, but dusk balls before the second gym? That's crazy! That is super crazy, man. I can't believe that. Alright. Now that my mind's done being blown about a game I thought I knew quite well, I did not know to that extent. We could be depositing some of these Pokemon. We'll deposit Pawhawd too for now. Because Pawhawd's not going to do us much good. We're going to throw Mareep up front. Because, like I was saying previously, we have a rock, ground, and water type Pokemon coming up next. And, wow, I spelled thanks wrong. Good job, me. I just noticed that. I just noticed I spelled that wrong because I fat fingered the S and not the A. Anyways, Pokemon Uranium's devs are quite smart in how they do game design and game development. As I stated previously, if you have a Cup Bug, you can evolve it into Cupafly, and it's a bulky fairy bug type for this part in the game. You also picked up a Giga Drain TM, which it can learn, which if you're a Raptulture, you have Electruck, which is the water electric type starter of this game. You're still going to be weak to ground types even though you're strong against them. So you can catch a Cub Bug and evolve it into a Cupafly, teach a Giga Drain, and you can blow through the gym. Another thing you can do, which I don't see a lot of people bringing up about this part in the game, is if you come over here, you can move on to the next route. And you can come over here and fish. Which is quite interesting in itself. Because you can get some water types. Because the water type we got in Norwich. Not Norwich, in Moki Town. It's part poison type, so it's also weak to ground too. But you can come over here and fish. If we can catch a bite. Ooh, we do got a bite. And we land a Magikarp, which we could already buy and doesn't help us in this part in the game. That's great. Not even a nibble. Not even a nibble. Come on, game, give me a nibble. Not even a nibble. Come on, game. Nope, not even a nibble. Wow, we're not hooking very much. Try another area. Come on, game. Can we get a nibble? And we land another Magikarp. That's great. Oh, we can't escape. Good thing this Magikarp can't do any damage to us. Can we get a nibble? No. Sad. There's something I am looking for here. And it's not you, Magikarp. Oh, come on, game. Let me run away. Awesome. Wow, this game does not like me today. We got another Magikarp. This is the one thing I like about the newer games, is not having this a random encounter BS. That's the only thing I do not like about the older games, is random encounters. Like, I'm not getting any younger here. I mean, I guess random encounters are cool for, like, shinies, but not really. And we find a Braylip! Braylip is a water psychic type Pokemon with decent HP, decent special defense, and really high special attack. This is one of your answers if you do not have Ultrinks as your starter, because Ultrinks will plow through the first three gyms no problem. Braylip is a water psychic type, so it's weak to some of the dark types that are going to be in the next gym, but it's not weak to ground and it's not weak to rock. And well, we could be adding it to our team. Because I'm super happy. I tried this Pokemon out. I didn't like the way it looked at first. Giant brain Pokemon. But after giving it a try in my second playthrough, I was super pleased with its performance. It's not like Volt Tog, it doesn't learn Ice Beam naturally, but that psychic typing actually helps out quite a bit. Now, the only problem with this thing is its abilities. It has two abilities. It has Rock Head for an ability, and it has Swift Swim for an ability. Now, the problem with... Well, not Swift Swim. Give me 1 second. I can't multitask, it seems. The problem with Rock Head is it's, 1, not a physical attacker, and 2, it learns no recoil moves. Meaning, if you get a Braylip with Rock Head, you have no ability. It's like Runaway. You don't have an ability at that point. And we got one with Swift Swim. I mean, we don't have one with decent IVs because that attack IV is not going to help us out too much. So, let's try to catch another one. We have a couple balls left. And that's the one thing about Pokemon Uranium that I like while I simultaneously don't like is the fact that it shows you the IVs. Which, for me, being a competitive battler, having bad IVs like that on a special attacker, it's just, I don't mind decent ones, but 28 attack isn't going to be helping us at all. So we got another Braylip. We're going to see if we can actually get one with decent IVs this time. Give it 1 Thunder Shock. And as you can see, I'm 2 levels ahead with a super effective move. And this thing is just tanking special hits like it's no business. This thing has an incredibly high special attack and HP stat. And for a Psychic type being defensive, you don't see... Really? Honestly, we haven't seen defensive Psychic types. We didn't see those until Gen 5 where we were Uniclus and like Gothic Tail. So it's crazy to see Uranium took a couple cues from Gen 5 and gave us a Psychic type wall, basically. Oh, wow. We got the hail coming down. It is storming pretty bad. I mean, that's better. That's better stats, but it's not great. No, we'll try one more. We'll capture one more and then we'll compare the three and see which one we like better. I didn't notice. Did that have Swift Swim? That did have Swift Swim. Okay. And this one has the defense boosting nature too, which could be helpful. But yeah, that's one of the only flaws and issues I have with this fan game is that the stat distribution and the abilities on some of these mons just make absolutely zero sense. Why would you give a special attacking Pokemon Rockhead without any kind of like recoil moves? You could have made a fan. You could have made a fan move, you know, that was a special variation of like Double Edge or something that did recoil move. We have a special rock move called Meteor Beam now. I know that wasn't a thing back in the day, but it looks like I'm using a gun. It does. Actually, that does kind of look like I'm using a gun. You all right about that? Hello, welcome to the stream. We are playing Pokemon Uranium. I'm currently trying to find a Braylip with decent IVs and that doesn't have Rockhead for an ability. I never noticed that the fishing rod looks like we're using a gun. That's funny. I can never look at that animation the same now. That's great. And we caught our third Braylip. Gotta quickly add Braylip to the layout too. I forgot to do that. There we go. We added our little buddy to the layout. I never noticed that it looks like I'm using a gun with the fishing rod. Oh no, we got ambushed. That's a really funny thing to notice. That's great. Hello, I hope you are enjoying the stream currently. We are currently trying to find a water type to help us with this ground type gym that's coming up. And right in front of us we have a Connect-Monk. This is Chipmunk's evolution, and it's quite a disappointing evolution at that. This is a normal electric type Pokemon. And as I said last stream, electric type Pokemon are really scarce in Uranium. You don't have many. Now the problem with Connect-Monk is that its stats fall off pretty quickly. It gets Thunder Shock for a electric move, and then it gets Spark. And then it doesn't get another electric move until level 41 when it learns Discharge. The problem with not knowing any special electric moves is the simple fact that it's a special attacker. So it has Luxray's problem, but in reverse. That it's a special attacker that gets mostly physical moves with a god-awful physical attack stat. Ooh, this one has Swift Swim too. And it has decent IVs. I mean, the nature isn't the greatest because it lowers our special attack, but that's still a decent special attack IV. You know what? We're gonna take this one. Yeah, I think we're gonna take that one. This one's decent, but it's not great. So we're gonna release the other two. I'll be doing this with most of the Pokemon I capture. If I know there's an ability better than the one we have currently, I will be doing that. I'll be capturing a whole bunch. Because while IVs aren't everything, especially in a, you know, just a normal run through of a Pokemon game, the abilities definitely matter on some of these mons. Anyways, we're gonna head back to the trainer school. I wanted to wait. This is not the trainer school. The trainer school's down here. I wanted to wait to do this because we're gonna have a whole bunch of battles coming up. And I wanted to make sure Braylip got some EXP. I figured if I learn how to battle Pokemon good, I could beat Pokemon Red easily. Ah, that's cool. So you're using real-life training to be good at a video game. That's pretty cool. And our Braylip starts out with Water Gun and Confusion, which is nice. Ooh. Tommy did some stuff. Wow, we both got critical hits. That's funny. As you can see, we are not a physically defensive tank in the slightest. Gotta heal up here. Get one more Confusion to finish it off. Might I say I like Confusion's animation too. Just if you like have epilepsy or you're prone to flashing lights like that, I wouldn't watch it consistently. It's the only thing I can say. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Can we swap out? We cannot swap out because it has Arena Trap. Great. Come on, Dexter. You can do it. We are going to die. There's nothing I can do. Sorry, Dexter. That's the problem with Braylip, is it's really weak first when you first capture it, but it becomes so much better once it evolves. Oh, yeah, we have a revive. It's quite underleveled right now, too. I clicked out of the window. I am intelligent. There we go. I am super intelligent. And Dexter gains a level. Nice, our flame body activated too. Unfortunately, we don't have the EXP share at this point, so Braylip lost out on some EXP. Ooh, let's see what our Chipmunk got. We got a Super Potion. You know what? We have some rare candies. Why don't we use them on Braylip here? And we learned Harden. That's one problem with Braylip, is its move pool isn't the greatest, because it gets a lot of physical moves, and its physical attack is, again, garbage. But you'll see. You'll see. Braylip's gonna turn out good. Wow, is that hell coming down? It was so nice the other day, and now it's just cold. It's storming. It's hailing and raining really bad. And I can't wait for spring to be here. Oh, you got a Raptorch like I do, but yours isn't green. You should be able to take this with Braylip. Yeah, that did 3 damage, as you can see. I know we resisted it, but Braylip can be quite tanky on the special side. We got Electrux. This is the water type starter. As you can see, super cool design. Love it. If you picked up Electrux for the gym coming up, just be aware that it is part electric type, like I've stated, and you will get completely boned by the gym leader and his ground types. Because while it's the... I wouldn't say it's the bulkiest, because Olchinx is the bulkiest. It's the balanced pick out of the starters. But that electric water typing, while it's the second best typing out of the 3 starters, Raptorch being the worst, it's not good for this gym. Which is why you can capture a Braylip, you can capture, you know, Voltog coming up, you can have a, oh, that's a Cubafly. This is what Cubbug evolves into. This is what Cubbug evolves into. And it's, as you can see, pretty bulky and just killed us. Awesome. Thanks, Braylip. You got so much catching up to do, buddy. Yeah, see, the thing lived a Flame Wheel from a Raptorch 6 levels above it with like 1 HP. That is how bulky that bug is for this part of the game. And you probably, other than Old Chinks, you probably won't find anything else bulkier for this section of the game. We're gonna go and heal really quick because we got completely destroyed. Oh, we got another repel. That's pretty cool. I keep going up and down the stairs. Awesome, thanks. Now you should help them with your studies. Now you get your reward. A solid gold nugget. If you join Team Rocket. Oh, the callbacks to real Pokemon games. You can tell this was a label of love. Yeah, I want to battle you. The only thing is he's not dressed up like Team Rockets, but he's youngster James. Which is fantastic. He gives you a nugget, which is a nod to Team Rocket. And he's youngster James, which was a member of Team Rocket. Trying to do a defense scroll rollout combo. It's like Whitney's Milk Tank all over again. Which, again, I don't see why people have a problem with Whitney's Milk Tank. I had a Bayleaf at that point. And I never had trouble with it. Granted, the first time I played a Gen 2 game, I did have a female Chikorita, which probably helped with the fact that it couldn't attract me. But I had bulky mons at that point. Everyone that seemed to have struggled picked Cyndaquil. Which I like Cyndaquil. I'm not a huge fan of Typhlosion. I'm not really a huge fan of all 3 Johto starters to begin with. I find them quite plain. Like, no secondary type, and their stats are pretty weak. Most Johto Pokemon are pretty weak, to be quite honest. I'm really hoping in Legends ZA that they fix and give some Johto Pokemon Kalos form. We had Hisuian forms. I don't know if it would be Kalosian forms. Maybe. I'm not sure how what we would call those. If we even get any new forms. We got Megas returning, so we're not gonna get forms for any of the 48 Pokemon with Mega Evolutions, at least. Maybe instead of Mega Flygon, we'll get a form change for Flygon. We'll get a past, if it takes place in the future, we'll get a future form for Flygon. Brillard! This thing is a Dragon type, which is super cool. It's a physical Dragon type. The problem is it doesn't get a lot of good physical Dragon moves. I think Dragon Claw is the strongest physical Dragon move it gets. And then the rest of its move pool is decent. And all its good moves are like special based. It's a decent design, just not a Pokemon I would use. As promised, here you go. This should be good for the trainer. Thanks for the nugget. We're gonna need that money because we spend a lot on Pokeballs and Pokemon. Oh, that was super cool. I like that callback to Gen 1's Nugget Bridge. But guys, I think it's time we enter the gym. It's time to enter the gym. Howdy, sport. If you're here to face the gym leader, you better be prepared. Everyone here uses a variety of Pokemon which are found in caves. Be ready to face rock, ground, and poison types. If you got a water or fighting type, you sure come in handy. Well, I have a water psychic type, so that'll cover a lot of this stuff. Now, this gym puzzle is pretty cool. You gotta use Rock Smash. It's required. I strengthened myself by crushing boulders with my fists. Oh, so you're a natural Rock Smash. You have Rock Smash naturally built into your body. That's pretty cool. Can you teach us how to do that? We get poisoned the second Atomi uses Smog. But yeah, no, this gym puzzle requires you to have Rock Smash on you, which is a great integration of HMs to the main story. It's not just there for an annoying field move, it's actually a necessity. I love that fact. Not quite one-shot it. We're definitely going to be swapping out here, though, so we don't lose Braylip again. As Yoshi continues to be our star pupil. Do I have anything? I do have some antidotes left. That's one thing I've noticed, too, about Uranium, is early on, antidotes are, like, vital, because a lot of things can poison you. Wow, Chipmunk, you gave us another Ultra Ball! That's great! That's super cool! But yeah, the whole point of this gym puzzle is smashing rocks. Which is not the most creative thing on the planet. I personally like it, though. Like I said, it integrates Rock Smash. It sucks that you need to put it on a Pokemon, but you can easily capture a Brawl or like a Dunsparce or something that can use it. Oh no, this thing has Arena Trap. It does have Bodo. Yeah, we're gonna go down. Oof. How much damage does it? Oh! Actually, if we heal, we might actually be fine. Possibly. Long as it doesn't get a critical hit. I really wish Braylip was faster. But slow, bulky psychic types are cool. Oh no, Braylip's definitely going down here. Wow! Braylip, you absolute unit! We have a fresh water here. Wow, I wasn't expecting Braylip to actually live that. That's crazy! Your physical defense, too, is terrible. And down it goes! Braylip comes close to the level. Is it this rock? I can't remember. Oh, is it this one? I know it's one of these rocks you gotta break. How about this one? Is it this rock? No. Is it this rock? No, it has to be on the other side then. We have some citrus berries. Gotta give one to Dexter. Cause he's deserved it. He tanked that. Ooh, we got another great ball. That's gonna come in handy. I know you gotta smash one of these rocks. I've been digging tunnels for years. What have you accomplished? I mean, I have a living dex. I have almost 1,000 shiny Pokemon on Go. I have 30 platinum trophies on PlayStation. I just hit 300 subscribers on YouTube. That's a huge milestone for me. I think I've accomplished a great deal. We're talking strictly about my trainer. He's a good, like, big brother figure to Theo. He has a giant brainfish. Which I do gotta say, Braylip's design is, like, for Uranium, it just fits right in with everything else that's so bizarre in this game. Everything, while looking bizarre in this game, everything just fits Pokemon. Definitely should buy some more citrus berries. Oh, excuse me. Definitely gonna have to buy more citrus berries. They're pretty inexpensive. I know one of these rocks hold an item. It's gonna be... I'm gonna have to smash every rock in this place, aren't I? There it is! You got a bright gem. Put the bright gem in here, and we can go face the gym leader. But before we do that, we should probably go, 1, buy some healing items, and 2, go heal. So we don't get completely destroyed by Davern. Which, you're gonna end up seeing probably quite a great deal, is me getting destroyed by the gym leaders. Because the gym leaders can be quite difficult in this game. Ooh, we don't have a lot of money. That's another problem with this game, is money's definitely an issue until you get the amulet coin. Especially early on, balancing all this stuff. Luckily with Chipmunk, like, you can get a lot of stuff early on, especially if you have 5 of them. To kind of, you know, you can sell off items. Hey, trainer! I'm sure you know this by now, but I'm Davern, the gym leader of Below City. I raise Pokemon that are found in caves, but most people find caves scary. But ever since I was a kid, they always felt like home. That is why I dug out this abandoned mine and converted it into a gym. My Pokemon are toughened through hard work and battle. So, we are facing the second gym leader, Davin. Alright. That's a decent start for a Pokemon. I hope. Gonna shoot off a nice water. Wow, that did a lot of damage. We're gonna waste all this. We might waste all his potions here. Yeah, awesome! Braylip, you're wasting all his potions. This is great. Don't crit, come on. Awesome. One more water gun's gonna finish it off. Our citrus berry's gonna proc. Moldrill! Now, this thing is annoying to deal with, to say the least. Especially, its evolution becomes a poison dark type, so it only has 1 weakness. Oof. Yeah, we ain't living this. Nope. No, what? You did good, Braylip. I can't complain. But this thing gets a mega evolution that just completely, utterly destroys everything in its wake in a sandstorm. Oh, we got a DeWall. This is Brawl's evolution. Fun fact about this thing is when it evolves past DeWall, it loses its rock typing and becomes the only pure steel type in Uranium. And steel types are valuable in this game. And we got Turfarang. This is the evolution of Tomi. It trades out Levitate for Intimidate, and it becomes just god-awful to look at. Fun fact about Turfarang. I have 2 shiny Tomis, so I have the whole evolutionary line shiny in my other file. See if we can lower its defense. Now, the moves aren't the greatest on it, so this shouldn't necessarily be a problem for us. Oh, bro, we so could have had it. Send back out Yoshi to finish the job. Slap some mud in your face. Awesome, it's missed that lick. That's great. Flame Wheel might actually be able to knock it out at this point. Close. And with one more Flame Wheel, we just earned the second gym badge. This gym leader can be quite difficult. As you can see, he has a mix of types if you are not prepared or have an overlevel starter. Well fought, kid. Consider me impressed. Now if you could hand over that gem you found earlier. Oh, so the gem we found ends up becoming our gym badge. That's cool. That's pretty cool indeed. And we obtain TM31 Brick Break. This TM is so good to have this early on. It's a 70 base power fighting move. And we've been running into a lot of rock types, a lot of steel types, and a lot of normal types. So having this TM is invaluable right now. And our starter can learn it. It's such a good move to have, and it breaks through light screen and reflect, which makes it even better. Taking that antidote, that's pretty nice. Having that TM is also gonna help a team member that you should be getting, or you should wanna get at some point coming up. Because like I said, we've been running into a lot of rock types, a lot of steel types, and a lot of normal types. And that's such a good TM. You usually don't get Brick Break for a long time. Well, now that we're done with the second gym, we're going to head out to Route 4 here and explore it properly this time. Hey, keep your distance from Comet K. Pokemon are attacking in groups, and it's really dangerous to go through it alone. Oh no, that's not good. That doesn't sound good. Picked up a couple citrus berries. Some prism berries to help with confusion. And we got 2 chesto berries. Very nice. We pick up an elixir? Pretty sure that was an elixir. Yeah, an elixir. Restores all PP of all moves of a Pokemon by 10 each. That is super powerful to have this early on. We can find 1 nugget over here, which is super nice because we are super low on cash right now, and I gotta stop saying super every 5 seconds. I'm tired of running, let's battle. Alright. We got Gibraltar! Gibraltar is the Pikachu clone of this game. It is a electric ground type Pokemon. Now, the problem with Gibraltar, much like a lot of Pikachu clones, is its stats and move pool. It's super fast, it has decent attacking stats, and that's about it. Its move pool's pretty garbage. The typing's pretty cool. Ooh, Yawn. Yawn's really good to have, it's better than Tackle. Yeah, no, Gibraltar's pretty cool, all things considered. I used one for a little bit because I couldn't find a good electric type for the longest time. The problem with it is it just doesn't get a lot of good attacking moves. I think Spark's the strongest move it gets. I don't think it gets Discharge at all. I can't remember. I think Earthquake, well, Earthquake is good coming off of a low attack stat, isn't really that good. And it's just not, its stats and move pool just doesn't complement each other. You can get the Thunderbolt TM eventually, and I guess teach it to him. But you would rather use the Thunderbolt TM on something else, even though that TMs are infinite in this game. You might as well pick up a better electric type and use it on that. Like Mareep's a better electric type for this point in the game. Oh, we pick up another 4-wheel. That's great. Love sailing. Oh, I love sailing from West Tandor to East Tandor and back. The ocean is my one true love. The ocean is nice. I like how we know more about space than we know about the ocean. And, fun fact, Paha is a really low encounter rate mon on this route. If you do not buy it, which again I didn't know you could do, you can find it here. It's more common on the next couple routes coming up after the Comet Cave. But that's a really good mon if you want to pick it up early here. Ooh, we got another super potion. Like Paha, when it evolves, it becomes a very, very fast, strong special attacker. The only thing holding it back is its lackluster move pool. Got another antidote. That's pretty nice. Won't be dying from poison anytime soon. We find TMO10 Hidden Power. Hidden Power changes its type depending on your IVs. There'll be a lady coming up soon enough that will be able to tell us what our Hidden Power type is. It's a decent move to have for coverage, especially with a lot of these Pokemon that we've been running into. They don't have good coverage moves. Oh, we got Ekans. Ekans is also a returning Pokemon that actually exists into this game and gets special love by getting a special form that we will talk about later on. Unfortunately, with Ekans, this game was released before Arbok got its attack bumped to 90. So Arbok hits a lot less in this game. I hope in one of the updates eventually that they'll do some stat modifications. And we got Tancoon. This thing is a huge, huge disappointment. It's a normal dog type with Moxie for its ability. Moxie is an ability that each knockout that you get, you can get an attack raise with it. The problem with it is that Tancoon evolves into Tanscare just a couple levels after you get it. And its physical attack is 85. It has really low physical attack and it falls off very, very quickly. Because you're going to be coming upon, within the next route, a better dog type with Moxie. And it's sad because it's such a cool design. I tried using Tancoon and Tanscare in my first playthrough of Uranium. And just ended up boxing it. Because it's so weak and it fell behind so quickly. And it's such a shame because I could have, even if it had like 95 attack, it could have been a fast, frail, normal dog type with Moxie. But there's just better Moxie users in this game. It's just, it's sad. Refreshing. But yeah, definitely I hope in a patch, in one of the future paths, if the Uranium devs are listening, they take criticism and ideas into heavy consideration. They just don't want to change what the original creator of this ROM hack had in mind for it. But I hope bumping some of the stats would be in the cards eventually. We're gonna tackle here. One more tackle should do it. Thank God. Now we can send in Braylip to actually do some damage. Wow! We outsped Folktog. That's pretty cool. Braylip doesn't typically outspeed things, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, we got another Great Ball. That's gonna come in handy in the future. I've been fishing all around Tandor, but this here bridge is the best staying fishing spot in the region. I don't think I can fish off of this bridge, though. For long. This is Voltog's evolution. Excuse me. The problem with this is I like Voltog. And I like Furlog. Furlogger. That's how you pronounce it. Furlogger. I like how Furlogger looks. It kind of reminds me of, like, Swampert. A poison-type Swampert. And then it evolves later on. And I do not like how the evolution looks. They had a great design path going. And they, in my opinion anyways, butchered it. I don't like how it looks. I've heard on the Uranium Discord and just watching people play the game that some people actually like this thing and it's actually quite good. I just don't like how its evolution looks. And I could keep it as a Furlog. And I could, you know, slap Everlight on it, but I don't know. Like, maybe one day I'll try to use it and try to get over the fact that I don't like how it looks. But it's such a disappointing evolution to me. A potion, which is useful. Oh, hello there. Sorry for bumping into you like that. I was in a hurry to the Pokemon Center because some Pokemon attacked me and my team in Comet Cave. Run past through is better, you find. Oh no. Well, that doesn't sound good. Seems like quite the dangerous Pokemon we're gonna be walking into. I'm training to be a comedian. Here's a good bridge joke for you. What do you call a really, really short bridge? Abridged. Oh, that's great. Abridged. Oh, I love puns. Oh, that was a good pun. Yeah, that guy's gonna be a comedian, 100%. Don't confuse me. Awesome. Gonna hit you with a mud slap. You know, I recently discovered, too, from one of my co-workers from Woke, that Starburst has gummies now, apparently. Like, they're not the greatest, but I didn't know Starburst did gummies. And now I can't eat Starburst the same again. Figured out too, Skittles does gummies now, too. And it actually tastes good. Because I find a lot of the, like, candy and stuff, at least from when I was a kid, doesn't taste the same anymore. But these gummy candies, they taste great. I try to buy them at least like once a week when possible. They're a good snack. Especially since we've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Oh, so close. And with that Brave-Lip faints. And Dexter comes even closer to the next level. Oh, you have another Brave-Lip. This is gonna be a long battle. Come on, Mareep. Ooh. We might actually be in trouble here. We might actually be in trouble. Come on, Dexter. Wake up, please. See, this is what I am talking about. About this game kicking you in the teeth every chance it gets. And this game isn't even hard for Pokemon standards. It's not even really a hard game. But this is like, I'm not one that likes, like Pokemon Radical Red. I've been waiting to talk about this for a long time, because I have a very, not very agreed upon opinion. I do not like Radical Red. I have tried Pokemon Radical Red for a challenge. I do not like it. I find it too difficult. I find it too grindy at some points. I find it too restrictive. I don't mind a hard game. And I don't mind challenging the game. I definitely think, especially with Pokemon, with someone like me that knows as much as I do about the game, that a challenge is warranted. The problem with Radical Red is that it just gives unfair challenge. It artificially inflates the challenge by limiting stuff you have and making boss Pokemon, you know, have better IVs and competitive moves and everything. And while I am a competitive battler, I used to be a competitive battler and I understand all that stuff, I don't find that kind of challenge fun. Throwing yourself at a challenge over and over and over and over and over again until you get a different result. And then you see some of these crazy people on the internet, some of these PokeTubers, that are like doing hardcore Nuzlocke at the game and failing at the same point over and over and over and over again. And like, I can't play games like that. I don't find that fun. If I find a section too hard or an obstacle too hard, I'll change the difficulty in the game. I have no shame in it. Like, I don't know why people like games like that. Overcoming challenges and stuff, like, there's a difference between overcoming a challenge and then the challenge just not being fun and being stuck in one area for days, weeks, months even. I can't see how that would be fun. To me, anyways. I don't know. I know Radical Red gets a lot of updates, and they've added, I think, currently Gen 9, up to Gen 9 Pokemon. So maybe it's changed since I've last played it. I don't know. I personally don't like the game. I would rather have, like, Pokemon Unbound is another great ROM hack that does challenge actually well. Can we escape, please? That's great. That's great. But yeah, no, I like how Pokemon Unbound does it. They have a vanilla difficulty, they have a difficult difficulty, and then they have expert. Now, expert is quite difficult, but you can't unlock it until after playing the game for the first time. And at that point, you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. I mean, Radical Red has difficulty options as well. But I find, ooh, we got a Thunder and a Water Stone. That's very nice. But, like, Radical Red has difficulty options. And I even find the lowest difficulty extremely difficult. And it seems like a lot of things on this route can paralyze you. That's great. And, I don't know. I don't like the ROM hack, and at least in the community that I've seen around Radical Red, they hold it as this holy game that can never do any wrong. It is like that's the pinnacle of ROM hacking to everyone. I don't personally see it. I don't personally like the game. I hold, like, Unbound and, like, Crystal Clear and stuff in higher regard than I do Radical Red. Anyways, we got a Super Potion from Chipmunk, which is fantastic. Got another paw, huh? Might as well fight it. One thing I do recommend doing in this game is fighting stuff. Most definitely, you're gonna want to fight stuff. You're gonna want to fight a lot of stuff. It's annoying these boulders are blocking my way to the forest. Oh. Well, we'll have to come back then. But yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you have the ability to, and you don't mind a little bit of grinding, don't slap a repel on and just kind of fight wild Pokemon. And you'll never really fall too far behind in levels. My attack's not really necessary though, so that lowering wasn't worthwhile. Hello there! It's always good to see, always good to do some training in the morning while it's time for a test to see if it was useful. I would hope it was useful. We got a Bashan! This is, as I stated last time, Emo Mareep. Now, Bashan is the Pokemon that I was talking about that makes Tancoon and Tansker obsolete. It's a fighting dog type Pokemon, which has got the Brick Break TM, and it has Moxie and Guts. It's just an overall better Moxie user. And it's looks cooler too. I like Tansker, but I find Bashan a lot better. Yoshi gains another level. We are so close to evolution. Ooh, we found a Dusk Ball. That's gonna come in handy in the future. And there's Theo! Pokemon are especially hostile in this cave. They're ganging up on trainers. For your safety, we won't allow you to pass. It's that bright gym badge, huh? Oh, wow. So Theo got the second gym badge before we did. Let's go, Theo. Can't get into this game and I'm afraid of any Pokemon. What's up, Theo? Yeah. So we're gonna have a team up with Theo. Okay, here we are. I'll follow you into the end, and then we'll split up. I'll do my best to keep our Pokemon healed. I highly recommend that you fight everything you see in this cave when you are with Theo. He is a free heal, and you can get a lot of EXP from the wild Pokemon here. So you can do a lot of your training extremely quickly and not waste items. On top of the fact that if you have a bunch of chipmunks, or you have at least one chipmunk, you can, you know, be picking up a lot of free items after each battle too. You don't have to necessarily grind, but like 150 EXP for this part of the game is pretty good for wild Pokemon. And look at that, we got an Ultra Ball, which just makes it even, you know, which makes my point even better. Ooh, a Poison Bob, that's pretty cool. That powers up poison type moves. So I just recommend just fight stuff. It doesn't take much time, and you can fight stuff as you're moving along. And it doesn't matter what faints because Theo will heal everything. Did not know Bodos hit your partner Pokemon. That's interesting. I did not know that. Oh, poor Theo. He keeps getting attacked. And this is also, if you, you know, if you want to shiny hunt in this cave, this is a great point of the game to shiny hunt in, because you're encountering twice as many Pokemon, which cuts the 1 in 1020 chance down to a 1 in 510 chance, because you're encountering two things at the same time. At the very least, I believe that's how it works. Hello, Anthony. Welcome to the stream. We are currently playing Pokemon Uranium, going through Comet Cave with our partner Theo and our rival. I was just explaining why you should be training here, because you know, free heals, you can run into shiny Pokemon and anything else. we just caught our second team member, this Braidlip here. It's a water psychic type Pokemon. It's a defensive psychic type, which you, at least back in 2016 when Uranium was released, you didn't really see that too often. And the Tomi goes down. We're gonna continue to make our way through Comet Cave. And if you're looking for a Folk Tog, you don't have to necessarily grab it from, Moki Town. You can grab it from here, too. At a much, much higher level, so I would recommend doing that. You find a glitch in this one. That's pretty cool. I haven't found many glitches in Pokemon Uranium. That's interesting. Yeah, no, the level 1000, that would be kind of broken to have. Was that back when the game first came out that you found that, or was that recently with one of the patch notes? Because I would definitely want to recommend letting the devs know about that, if that's the case. Because that's crazy. No P release. Please release. I don't think we can release that. There would be no release in the super overpowered Pokemon. We must use it to conquer all of Tandor. And down goes the comment. Sorry, Festive Rednet. I don't quite understand. I'm not great with English to begin with, let alone a secondary language. I do apologize about that, and we don't need amnesia. But, yeah, I hope you're enjoying YouTube. Yeah, I have some reading difficulties. I always have since I was a kid, so. Like, English is my primary language, and I suck at speaking and reading it. Let alone, I took, like, 4 years of Spanish in school, and I don't remember any of it. And I grew up around a lot of, the Spanish-speaking communities where I live. A lot of the cul-de-sacs and neighborhoods in the town I used to live in, it was primarily a Puerto Rican population that spoke Spanish. So I've been around Spanish most of my life, and I still can't speak it well. I can't remember any of it. And like I tried to learn, like I wanted to learn German for the longest time. Guess what? Pokemon is level 1 million. 100 million. Wow. That Pokemon. That is most definitely a strong Pokemon. I would take a Pokemon that strong. Would be a nightmare trying to capture that thing, though. Come to think of it. And the Dunsparce goes down. What Pokemon do I think it is? If it's that strong of a Pokemon, it has to be Mewtwo. I can think of no other Pokemon that would be that strong. I don't know, maybe if I was shiny Raptolch in this game, that could be it. I don't know, Zacian's pretty strong. We got Eternatus, we got Ultra Necrozma could be it too. I don't know, I guess Mewtwo wouldn't be the strongest then. I don't know, I grew up with the original, so like when I think of strong Pokemon, I think of Mewtwo. Oh, fun fact about this part of the game, if you didn't notice, we run down the stairs and then Theo just kind of snaps to us. This is a fun little glitch in the game. When I first noticed that, I'm like, what the? That's not how you walk up. It's funny because it matches Theo's personality. I could just see him like kind of catapulting himself down the stairs and skipping it all. Like, you know, like how the kids in the 90s and early 2000s, all the skater kids and goth kids would like skip steps and stuff. Or like slide down the railings. I could see Theo doing that too. Oh, really? I did not know that. I played this game when it was in early beta too. Well, I played it as best as I could. I played it the best I could with a laptop I had at that point, and at time it wasn't. I think I was running it at maybe 20 frames a second, if that. I mean, I have a shiny Arceus I found in BDSP after I completed Legends Arceus. I got it in under 2,000 resets, too. Which was amazing for me. Got the attack raised with Metal Claw, that's pretty cool. And see, this is why I told everyone it's a good idea to grind, because our Braylip's almost caught up with our starter, and we just captured this thing a little while ago. Got a Pokemon level 1 million, yes. Arceus, the strongest Pokemon of all. It created the Pokemon universe. And everything we know. Crack. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, back when Arceus was released in Gen 4, oh my god, that thing was annoying to deal with. Even now, it's annoying to deal with. Especially since you can get better IVs and EVs on it. Because it was locked back in the day. Yeah, no, Arceus is, type changing. Which I find funny now, because that used to be a unique mechanic to Arceus, and now any Pokemon can do it with Terrestrialization. Which has made so many unviable Pokemon just slightly more viable. It one-shots a level 100 shiny. Oh no! Don't one-shot shinies. I have never in my shiny hunting career one-shot a shiny, luckily. I've never killed a shiny. It's gonna happen to me one day. Never had a shiny run away from me on Pokemon Go either. It's level 100. Yeah, that's true. Just shoot it. Yeah, that would be hard to beat. That is true. I have a lot of level 100s. Well, at least my older ones. I don't have a lot of newer level 100s from the newer games. Hello, welcome to the stream. We are currently playing Pokemon Uranium. We just beat the second gym leader a little while ago. We got Braylip, our new water psychic type fish. And we are currently with Theo in Comic Cave going through because there's a Pokemon. There's a strong Pokemon attacking people. Nice, it hits itself in fusion. Very nice. Let's see, so it's hard to beat unless you're my... You're my what? Mention mine. Mention your what? Oh, you're level 100 Arceus that can one-shot any Pokemon? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, if you go back up in the comments, you can see it. Yeah, the glitch level 100 million Pokemon. Oh, it has sturdy. Thought we would have one-shot it. Oh, Theo, I feel so bad that they keep going after your old chinks. We're gonna pick up a dusk stone. Wow, so we have found a water, thunder, and dusk stone. That's crazy. And again, to the new person that entered the stream, this is a funny glitch with the stats with Theo. We were talking about how he just kind of snaps up and down it. And all I can picture is like what you used to do in the early 2000s when you would slide down the railing to try to look cool instead of, you know, walking down the stairs. That's all I can picture Theo doing. Oh, sturdy again? No. Huh. Nice! Dexter hit level 20. Now I also have a randomizer, so it had sturdy and it 1 HP, so it's in... Oh, I remember! When I used to play the Hack'em-On ladder on Showdown, I ran into this guy with a Sedinja with sturdy, and it had the safety goggles, so you couldn't hit it with weather, and it had refresh, so if you tried to poison it, it would refresh itself and not die from the poison. And it had well, no, it didn't have substitute, it had protect. It was disgusting to face. I remember Wonder God Spirit Tomb back in Gen 4 too. There's something up ahead. Oh no. Drummer was nothing, we finally made it to the end. Well, Theo got scared and ran off. I highly recommend at this part of the game that if you're playing, you save. Because the second you step forward, you're going to be ambushed by the Pokemon in Comet Cave. We got Terralord. Terralord is a ground dragon-type Pokemon, and it is the strongest Pokemon you can find in the wild at this point in the game, with the best stats and the strongest stats you can find in this game at this point. The problem with Terralord, and I think I've brought this up before, earlier in the stream, that it has slightly higher special attack than physical attack. Its special attack is 85, its physical attack's 80. And that's, while it's not low, it's not high either. And it gets a lot of physical moves. You also have a move where it adds 1 HP every hit, every level. That's crazy. That's a crazy move to have. But yeah, Terralord gets a lot of great physical attacks, which it has slightly weaker physical attack. And I don't understand why the devs of Uranium, I don't understand why a lot of the Pokemon in Uranium have this problem of, you know, having weird stat distributions and move pools that don't really complement the stats. I'm a god, so bow down. I mean, Braylip's kind of bowing down in its own fishy little way. Alright, let's try to capture this thing. Hopefully we can capture it, because this thing's really good to capture this early on. Close. I'm gonna put it back to sleep here so we can cap. Oh, we're not gonna put it back to sleep, and it's gonna completely destroy us. That's great. We're gonna send out Gibraltar. Maybe it can do some chip damage with Quick Attack. Wow, Gibraltar, you lived on 1 HP. You mad lad. Throw another Great Ball, see if the Great Ball actually works. Yeah, no, this thing has a really, really low catch rate. So, it can chew through a lot of your Pokeballs really quickly. So it's good to be stocked up beforehand. We're gonna throw our last Pokeball and hope and pray. Nope. Couldn't even come close. Can we get a static? No. We're gonna use one of our 3 Ultra Balls. Hopefully. 3. Alright, we caught the Terralord. It also has a sleep move and oh, that's mean. Sleep Eater and a sleep move. And Mareep gains level. Oh, hello there. You there. What happened to all the Pokemon that were going berserk? I captured it. When a Terralord 2 heads fight with each other, it riles up Pokemon in the area. Oh. So it does what Duo and Trio does, and the heads all fight with one another and they don't get along. And we pick up TM21 Frustration. Frustration's a lot like Return, where it does more damage so your Pokemon hates you. But considering the fact that you gain happiness for doing literally anything with your Pokemon, Frustration's a pretty useless move. And we make it to Route 5. This is Comet Cave. Anyways, guys, we've been going for about 2 hours now. And I think I'm going to cut the stream here. Thank you all very much for tuning in and joining me as we go through more Pokemon Uranium. I want to thank Anthony for commenting. We had a great conversation. ASCIIDI YouTube Gaming. Thank you for popping in from Reddit. I appreciate it. We had a good chat as well. Thank you everyone else that popped in, even if you didn't stay along for the stream. And thank you for watching me as we got a lot of progress done today. We're gonna see what our Chipmunk has. Antidote. And we're gonna say, for now, thank you all for watching. If you like what you see here, feel free to drop a like. Feel free to subscribe if you like what you see here too. I will be streaming tomorrow at around 6 o'clock, and we'll be going for about 2-3 hours again. But that all depends. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. This has been UmbreonMoonlight. I'll see you all in the next video or the next stream. Hope you all have a good day.